Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. And today we're going to be diving into your February 2020. What do you need to know? How can you best navigate this month? And of course, these are all messages as passed along through the angels for your month of February. So let's dive in to the cards. And the first thing that I just want to point out is I feel like this is a month for you where a lot of progress has been realized, where you're beginning to reap the rewards of the work that you've been doing, where you are beginning to move forward from some things, where you're beginning to let some things go. So I think this is going to be a really powerful month for you guys. And the first cards that we're going to be taking a peek at is the overarching theme. What can you expect in this month? And we have the Justice card showing up upright, okay? So the Justice card upright is very much about justice being served, something being handled in a fair way. Maybe there is a situation where there is a court situation or a legal situation, or maybe just a situation in your life that hasn't in the past maybe felt like it was handled fairly, or you've been waiting on a decision. This is really saying that the decision will arrive in your favor. So there's no need to worry about this. There's no need to have concern about this. The decisions that will be made around circumstances in your life will be made around fairness, okay? And around doing the right thing. And this can also be just that recommendation to make sure that you are checking in with yourself and really choosing to do things in your life in such a way that is in alignment with your morals and your beliefs, because sometimes we can get so frustrated that we want to push things along, we want to force things, and sometimes that can make us do things that we wouldn't normally do, or maybe we have allowed ourselves to step into a situation that has pushed us outside of the way that we would prefer to do things, the way that goes against how we view the world as right and wrong. Excuse me. And we want to make sure that we are choosing to do things that is that really supports the right way, your morals and your values that you have here. And this is really suggesting to me, we have also the Avenger card reverse, that is going to be something that's going to come up for you, a test, if you will, of what do you believe in? Can you stand strong in your truth? Can you honor who you are? Can you do the right thing? Can you honor your values? And I do feel like you're going to have some tests with this as you're awaiting a shift, a change, a decision, forward movement here on whatever the situation, whatever this is for you. And this might not even be a specific situation. This might be just tests in terms of, are you going to be just? Are you going to be able to handle things fairly moving forward? Are you going to make decisions that are in alignment with your soul, that are in alignment with serving humanity, doing the right thing, rather than choosing maybe what you want in that moment, or reacting out of anger or reacting out of emotion? Okay, so if you can do that, I think that there's going to be a lot of success for you if you can honor that part of yourself that knows exactly what the right thing is to do. So if you're trying to make a decision, ask yourself, what's the right thing for me to do here? And we also have this inner child card showing up in this theme category, okay? So this is saying to me, again, that this is maybe triggering some old stuff for you. This is triggering some old inner child stuff, maybe childhood issues. There's some healing that is meant to happen here. You are meant to be an avenger for yourself, for someone else, to advocate for somebody else, to fight for somebody else, but to do it in a fair and just way. And if you can do that, and if you can honor this inner child within yourself and not let that child take over, not let that child force you to make decisions that are out of emotion or aren't the best decisions, if you can instead focus on healing, focus on, what do I need to heal this inner child? How can I avenge myself or whoever it is that you are needing to advocate for? How can I do that in the best way possible? I think that will allow for a lot of healing for you in this month. Now, the next card that we have here in the challenges category is the World card, okay? So this is interesting because this isn't normally a card that I would typically pull in the area of challenges, okay? Because the card says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So this is like, you know, basically I would say this card is kind of like my sticker from the universe. This is saying, good job, you've done a nice job. You have successfully completed this. You have successfully completed a major lesson in your life, a major cycle in your life, and you have released a major pattern in your life, whatever this is that you are progressing from and moving forward. And the reason that I think this is showing up as a challenge is I think that before you move forward, before you successfully accomplish this life lesson that you intended yourself to learn, you first have to go through a bit of a struggle as you are trying to change it up. You know, whenever we're trying to do things differently, whenever we're trying to make a major change, whenever we are trying to choose to aim higher, you know, to do it better, to do it differently, it's challenging. It's tough to do things differently outside of a normal pattern of behaviors, and whenever we do that, we create really powerful change for ourselves in our world. But it is going to take, there are going to be some growing pains, I feel like, connected with this, but ultimately this is a moving forward. This is a beautiful energy for you. The next card that we have here too is in the gifts category, and we have the life experience card reverse. This is typically the Tower card in traditional tarot, okay? And so this is saying to me that there has been something in your life that has majorly shifted your life. Maybe an event, maybe just a major shift within you, maybe a little bit of both, but something has truly shifted your life. And while there may be a period of adjustment, while there may be a period of getting used to now life as you know it, a different life, a different way of being, a different way of seeing the world, a different way of thinking, a different way of interacting, whatever this change is, maybe all of the above, there's an adjustment. But once you move past the adjustment, the gift in this is that so many better things are coming on the other side of it. So I do feel like you're growing, you're shifting, you're adapting. If you can let yourself flow with these shifts that are showing up for you with this world card energy, I think that you're going to be actually having a really great month overall. And especially as we're moving forward into March, this is a beautiful energy that you're going to be carrying, a beautiful momentum that you're going to be carrying into March. And so the next card that we have here is the Lovers card reverse, okay? So this is lessons. I feel like you have chosen, okay? So maybe you've been trying to choose between two things or more. You know, the Lovers card oftentimes is about a choice. Sometimes it can be about a choice between two people. You know, maybe you were having a relationship with more than one person, or you were trying to choose who you wanted to be in a relationship with, or you were trying to make a decision between two things, and ultimately you have chosen. And if you haven't chosen yet, I do see you making a decision, and I do want to say, make your decision, make the decision that is fair and just and going to be best for everyone, and move forward. You know, don't hang on to it, don't obsess about it, don't question too much, did I make the wrong decision? Just make your decision, take a deep breath, make your decision, speak your truth, and move forward. And if you can do that, I think that you are setting yourself up for so much happiness, so much success. But it is going to take some bravery to make whatever this choice is, to make this decision, to let whatever this other thing is go, so that you can progress and move forward, okay? And then we have the advice card. So the Three of Water is my celebration card, okay? So having a good time, celebrating, enjoying yourself. It's funny that I do see this 3 number showing up here also, okay? So this really is like, you know, there has been a choice for you to make, and this is really about celebrating all of the relationships that you've had in your life, all of the experiences, and that were connected to this choice that you needed to make, and celebrating all of that. But at the end of the day, celebrating you, celebrating your progress, celebrating the fact that you've made a choice, celebrating even the difficult things that you've been through, because when you can celebrate that, when you can honor that, you can recognize all of the ways that the challenges in your life have helped you to grow, have helped you to develop, and that's so important. I mean, where we grow is in the challenges, right? This is where we tend to grow the most. So honoring that, but this is also just about like, get out there and have some fun, you know, enjoy yourself, go out with some girlfriends, go out with some friends, just have a good time. You know, this can also be about attending parties, weddings, celebrations, those kinds of things. So this is a good month for you to accept invitations for things like this, because I think you're going to have a really good time. The next cards that we have here are in the category of what else do you need to know for this month. And so the first card that we have here is the Three of Fire reverse. Okay, so this is so funny, you have so many threes. So I do feel like you just releasing something, releasing one of the options here, so that it's just you and the other option that you have here, okay? And I think that when you do that, I think that you will invite in this abundance that the Three of Fire promises, you know? This is like, okay, now you've made your choice, now you have decided, and now it is time to make long-term plans. You have chosen your path, and now it's time to walk along it. And now it's time to allow the beautiful gifts that come with this to come along. Now, I do feel like because this is showing up reversed, you might be hesitant about that at first. You might say, okay, so I've made this progress, I've made this forward movement, but I'm really scared. You know, it's really scared to let go of the things that I'm choosing to let go of. It's really scary to step into this new situation or this opportunity, or to focus all of my energy into this situation. It's really scary to just completely give this my all, and absolutely it is. But if you can dig deep, if you can dive in, there is going to be some really amazing energy here that is coming through for you. Some really amazing abundance, financial flow, you know? So I do feel like this opens up some opportunities for you. This opens up some abundance for you. This opens up some financial flow for you. So this is a good thing to choose and to move forward, and to fearlessly move forward and be excited about it. Celebrate the progress that you have made. We also have the Divine Child card reversed. Okay, so this is also saying, like, I feel like part of your decision, part of what you have chosen, part of what you have released is you're asking yourself, where am I being sucked dry? Where am I just being like, where is this negativity impacting me in a negative way? You know, where am I taking on negative energy? Where am I involved in circumstances that make me feel bad, that make me feel negative, that make me feel less than, that make me feel whatever, anything negative or uncomfortable? Where is that showing up for me? And so the Divine Child card reverse says an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So where do I feel defenseless against negativity? Where do I feel like no matter what I do, I can't get it right, or I'm gonna get negativity back, or, you know, where do I feel like the negative energy is so overwhelming that I just can't tolerate to be around this anymore? So asking yourself those questions, I think, are going to be really key in terms of making these decisions for yourself this month. But ultimately, I think you do. I think you make amazing choices for yourself, and I see that really helping you to have the world, to have everything you want, to invite in financial flow, to move forward, to feel like things are just and fair and balanced in your life again. So, and having fun along the way, celebrating. So this is really, really great. You just have to make a choice here and stick to it and move forward. And I think that if you can do that, you are opening some incredible doors for yourself. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryyourawakening.com. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and I would love to have you subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button with the bell for notifications for all videos here on the channel. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.